Right now, I will take you through a very brief introduction into ClassTag and Webex. ClassTag is our communication app that we will use to speak to each other, post messages, send important announcements, and other things. You will also be able to communicate with your family advocate on this app, as well as me or the TA, Miss Mayo. We will also be going through how to access WebEx, which is the website where we will be having our live meetings every day. Okay, so to start, as you can see, we are already on our class tag page. When you arrive on this page, you will just click log in. And I am already logged in, so I have an account. But if you don't have an account, it will prompt you to sign up, and you just sign up or use the invitation that I sent you guys inside of your cell phone as a text or your email. Once you have created that account, you will sign in, which is what I'm going to do now. Click sign in. And it will open to our homepage. As you can see, this little purple tab is our homepage, and this is what we will call our story or our stream. So this is where all announcements, questions, or anything that I post to you that is important for you to see will be. And once you log in, you will be on this page. At the very top of the page, you will see my name, Pre-K3, and the name of the school. Right under that, we have 3 links. I may add more links as we go through our virtual learning, but right now there are only 3. The first one is the North Board of Education. So if you need to get information from the Board of Education, then you can just click this link. The other 2 are our WebEx meetings, and I will go through them later on. As I scroll down, I see that I have sent an announcement to our test student, and the announcement says, "Welcome to preschool." Now, right under that, as you can see, you can only view the first line, so you need to click Continue Reading. Now, here's our message, and right under that message, there's a file. Sometimes when I send you messages, I will send you pictures, files, things that you need to click on and view. So you just click this welcome letter. It will open, and because I am on a computer, it opened right on my computer. But if you are on a phone or a tablet, because you can also use ClassTag on a phone or a tablet app, you can do the same thing. So then you would just read the file, and once you're done, you can just close it. Now, right under that, you will see that you can comment. The test student has already made a comment, and it says, "Can't wait to meet you." But right under that, if you want to make a comment, you just click in the comment box and you just push "Excited for first day," and then you click the blue arrow and it will post. Right under that is another story that I posted last week, and just as before, we can only see the first line. You click Continue Reading, and it shows you the whole message and our comments. Now, usually there is a long stream of messages, and that's what will happen as the year goes on. One of the most important functions of ClassTag is our chat. So if you go to the top in this, you'll see 2 bubbles. One is green and one is purple. Click the purple and you will see the chat box. Now, I just have one conversation here, but you may see multiple conversations as the year goes on. This conversation is between the test student and me. You may have a conversation between you and Miss Walker, the family advocate. You may have a conversation between you and Miss Mayo. All of these conversations are private conversations. No parent cannot view these conversations. The only person who can view all conversations is me, the teacher. If you go over right here, you will see I have posted several messages to our test student. The first one being is a message letting the student know the day and time of our class, and our class is every day starting at 8:30. Now, we will not be on for 5.5 hours as it says, but you will log on at different times, but it will always be the same link, which is this blue link right here. Right under that, we have a file that I sent them, which is just a welcome letter, because sometimes I will send files to the parent that is only for that parent. And then I may also send extra work or read aloud that is very specific to that student or parent. When I send extra read aloud or work or files, just like in the stream, you can just click on it, it will open, and it will play.
The Very Hungry Caterpillar.
If you want to view it in the actual website, you just click down at the bottom, full screen or YouTube. If you want to view the file, like we did before in the stream, you just click the file will open, just as before. We're going to close that, we don't need it. Now, one of the most important parts of this message is the link to our WebEx, our live meeting, which is the blue link right here at the bottom. Now, you would just click that and it will take us directly into our live meeting. But before you do that, you should take note of the meeting number and the password. Why do we need to do that? Because sometimes the link may have an error in it or it may not work. So you will need this information to log into the meeting. So before you click this live link, you may want to write this down or make sure you have 2 tabs open, okay? Now I'm going to click this link to take us directly to our meeting, and when I click it, I will not need the password. So I'm just going to click it because the password is already embedded. And it has opened our meeting. Now, right now, I'm not going to go directly into the WebEx meeting because I want to show you another way that you can get into our WebEx meeting. So I'm just going to click cancel and close this tab. Now, we're in the chat box and I need to get back to the home page. So I'm going to click back. It takes me right back to the home page. Now, another way we can access our live meetings is to click one of these 2 links, the second link and the third link. The third link will take you directly to our classroom with the embedded password. So when you click it, it will take you directly to our meeting. But like I said before, we're going to go through the meetings later, so I'm going to click cancel again. Another way to get into our meetings is going to be the second one, which says WebEx meetings. Now, you will need to use the second one if for some reason you cannot get into our meeting. I'm going to click WebEx meeting and it's going to take us right to the WebEx page. Okay, so let's close this because I don't need it right now. I'm going to click the live classroom link right now, and it's going to take us to our classroom. Click the link. Now, when you click the link, it's going to take you to this page, and it has a cancel and open Cisco WebEx start. Those are our 2 options. At the bottom, you also have an option that says join from your browser and open the desktop app. This works best on a desktop app if you are on the computer. Now, if you are using WebEx from a phone and you are using the WebEx app on a phone or a tablet, you will not need to worry about this option of open the desktop app. But if you are on a computer, it is recommended that you download the desktop app, which you can find right here. Download it now, okay? And even though I have it downloaded already, I'm going to click it and show you. So I'm going to download. I'm going to push cancel and I'm going to download it now. And as you can see, it's downloading right here in my box, and you will just click to install WebEx on your own computer, okay? But I already have it installed. Right now, I'm going to click join from browser. And here you will need to you're going to need to enter your information sometimes if you're joining from the browser. And I'm just going to click next. Oh, okay, so it's asking me for my email address, so I'm going to put in my email address again. Now, like I said before, the links can be very tricky sometimes, so right now I'm going to put in my email address. And I'm going to sign in. And now I am going into my meeting. Now, when you first go in, before you completely enter the meeting, you will see this page. Right now I have a picture here, but you will not have a picture unless you input one when you signed up. On this page, you will see that it is 2 red dots. The first one is my mic, so that's sound and it's muted. The second one is my camera and that's red. And it's also which means that it's off, okay? So when you join the meeting, you need to join the meeting with both of these off. The reason for that is because the meeting may have already started and there will be people in the meeting. And we also want to keep the classroom as quiet as possible until the class starts. At the bottom right here, where it says use computer audio, is where we have our options. So you can click this if you will not be using your computer audio. I will be using my computer audio. But say I'm having a problem with my computer audio, you can just click call in or don't connect to audio. Now, if you don't connect to audio, that means I will not be able to hear you. If you click call in, that is where you will get a phone number and you will be able to call in, okay? But we're going to use computer audio and I'm going to click start meeting. The meeting is connected. And as you can see, it says I am muted. I'm muted and my video is off, okay? Right over here, we have some other options. We are going to click the chat option, which opens the chat box, and we're going to click the participant button that shows me everyone who's in the meeting, okay? Now, the most important part to remember is the mute in the camera. Please keep your mute button off at all times unless the teacher unmutes you or you need to answer a question. That is very, very important. And also it's important because there are other people listening, and I know that everyone's household may not be very quiet, so we need to keep the sound off, okay? When you are ready to talk, you can raise your hand or you can chat in the text box and you will be able to tell me what you need. Once the meeting is over, you will click this red X and that will take you out of the meeting. And I'm going to click this red X right now and I'm going to click in meeting. And it's going to end the meeting for today, okay? And now it will take me to my account page. Now, another way to get into the meetings is if this link is not working if the third link is not working, then we can go in through the second link. But before we go in through that second link, we need to make sure we have some vital information, which is in our chat box. So right here, when I said the meeting number, you need to make sure you have the meeting number. So write that down. If you are having problems logging in with the link, write that down and then make sure you can remember your password. So now I'm going to show you how to get in if you have a problem using this link or if you are trying to access the live classrooms from another device or location. We're going to push back. I'm going to click WebEx meeting. It's going to take us right to WebEx and you click join. Now in the join, it's going to say join a meeting. Enter the meeting information. So we need to enter the meeting number. Our meeting number was right here in our chat. Here's our meeting number, 120-353-1130. And I'm going to type that right here into meeting. 1130. Okay, and once I typed it in and pushed enter, it came up right here. and I'm going to click Start Meeting. Now, I did not need to put the password in because I'm already logged into WebEx, but it may prompt you to put in the password, which is ECC South 244. Once again, we did not need to put in the password because I'm already logged in, but you may be prompted to do that. And just like before, you're going to click Start Meeting, okay? I'm going to close this because we already have been through this part of the process of joining WebEx. Okay, everyone, I hope that this was very clear. If it was not, please do not be afraid to contact me with any questions about WebEx or ClassTag, okay? Thank you very much, and I hope to see you on the very first day of school, September 8th, 2020 at 9 a.m. See you then. Bye.